You ever notice something weird? You eat, and then like 2 hours later, your stomach acts like you just survived a shipwreck. People say you need more discipline.
You just need more discipline.
Really? So the entire world became weak at the exact same time.
Charms! Right here, my friend.
Yeah, maybe that's not the full story. What if you're hungry all the time because your body is literally being manipulated to stay hungry? Part 1. Your body is not broken. Your body is not defective. It's actually really good at keeping you alive. Thousands of years ago, humans didn't struggle with endless snacks. We struggled with not dying. Your brain evolved to do one thing really well. And modern food companies looked at that ancient survival system and basically said, interesting, let's exploit that for profit.
Gentlemen, what if the chips were scientifically impossible to stop eating?
And you know what? They decided that we were so gullible that they would advertise them that way.
No one can eat just one.
Most people think hunger is simple. It's not. Hunger is controlled by hormones, brain chemistry, blood sugar, sleep, stress, food quality, muscle mass, habits, environment, and yes, sometimes emotions. So when people reduce all of that down to just use willpower, that's like telling someone to stop sneezing during allergy season by just trying harder. Part 2. The food industry designed this. Modern food is engineered to override your natural fullness signals. And honestly, it's kind of impressive. Food scientists literally study something called the bliss point. That's the perfect combination of sugar, fat, salt, and crunch that keeps you eating. Okay, this is really gross. You ever eat one chip? No, because nobody eats one chip. One chip is just the opening ceremony. All right, stop it. The problem is, ultra-processed foods digest really fast, so your blood sugar spikes. Then it crashes. And when it crashes, your brain screams. One breakfast keeps you full for hours. The other has you searching for snacks before your morning meeting ends. And then people blame themselves. No, you're fighting food specifically engineered to bypass your biology. Part 3. Protein, a satiety cheat code. Here's something almost nobody tells people trying to lose weight. Your body is not just trying to get calories. It's trying to get nutrition. And protein is the king of satiety. When you don't eat enough protein, your body often keeps driving hunger higher. Because biologically, it's still searching. Meanwhile, if you eat a high-protein meal, something amazing happens. You stop thinking about food every 11 seconds. Protein also helps preserve muscle, and muscle matters because the more metabolically healthy you are, the more stable your hunger tends to become. Part 4. Sleep deprivation makes you hungrier. Now let's talk about the thing almost everyone ignores. Sleep. When you don't sleep enough, your hunger hormones get
Weird.
Ghrelin increases hunger and promotes fat storage. Leptin tells you that you are full. So when leptin drops, you feel hungry. So when your sleep suffers, your body literally becomes more food focused. And what foods do sleep deprived people crave? Celery? No. Usually sugar, fast food, and ultra-processed junk. And this is why late night eating feels almost impossible to control. Because biology is involved, not just morality. So if someone sleeps 5 hours, lives on stress, eats ultra-processed food, and constantly craves snacks, that's not a character flaw, that's physiology. Part 5. Stress makes hunger worse. Your body also doesn't know the difference between a saber-toothed tiger and your email inbox. Stress raises cortisol, and chronic stress can increase cravings, especially for high-calorie foods.
Snickers, ice cream, Snickers, ice cream, Snickers, ice cream, Snickers, ice cream.
Because your brain wants quick energy, which made sense if you were escaping danger, less helpful when the danger is Karen from accounting. Food also becomes emotional relief, and honestly, that's human. But modern food is so rewarding that stress eating can become automatic. And once again, people blame themselves instead of realizing they're dealing with biology, environment, and stress chemistry all at the same time. Part 6. Why willpower always fails. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Willpower is real, but it's limited. And modern life constantly attacks it. Food ads, snacks everywhere, cheap junk food, stress, sleep deprivation, hyper-palatable foods, endless convenience. So, if your strategy is only, I'll just try harder, eventually you lose. That's why successful people don't rely on willpower alone. They change their environment. They buy better food. They increase protein. They sleep more. They reduce trigger foods. They build routines. They strength train. They walk. They make good choices easier. Because discipline works best when your environment stops punching you in the face. Part 7. So what actually works? If you're constantly hungry, what actually helps? Prioritize protein. Protein helps fullness dramatically. Eat more whole foods. Whole foods digest slower. Sleep. Your hormones work better. Strength training. Better blood sugar regulation, more muscle, better metabolism. Reduce liquid calories. Drinking calories rarely satisfies hunger. Stop blaming yourself. This matters because shame usually makes behavior worse. Final takeaways. If you're always hungry, you are not weak. You are living in an environment specifically designed to keep you eating. But that doesn't mean you're powerless. It means you need better strategies, not more self-hatred. When you improve food quality, sleep, stress, protein, movement, your hunger often becomes dramatically easier to control. And that is the part most people never get told. 1% challenge. So here's your 1% challenge for today. Pick one thing. Add protein to breakfast. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Replace one ultra-processed snack. Go for a 20-minute walk. Drink water before snacking. Small changes done consistently change biology. And if this video helped you rethink hunger, hit like, subscribe to Trust the What, and ring the notification bell. Because sometimes the biggest transformation starts when you stop blaming yourself and start understanding what's actually happening.